making this game is ridiculous. Hey everybody, this is Shake and Bake, and this is Homebrew Vehicle Sandbox. I'm going to do a quick little video this morning. We have a live stream this afternoon, but I just want to show you some crazy vehicles. And there's a lot more, but I just want to show a couple of these real quick because they've blown my mind. And we're in HB14, and we got a lot to talk about on the live stream today, but just check some of these out. Here's a F22. By Colin, a.k.a. Bear Grylls. Been around a long time in Homebrew. He also made the importer-exporter tool, which is awesome. Pretty soon we'll have Steam Workshop online so we can share vehicles. But that right now is working great. But check this baby out. The stuff you can make in this game is ridiculous.
I don't know what's
to
up.
include things like this. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's change the view here real quick so you guys can see this thing. And let's fire up.
Oh god, man. Then I cannot show my screen.
Listen to the sound of that.
I don't really like the score.
Right,
the interface makes me gag. Sorry.
Zoom out a little bit here.
Oh gee.
Oh jeez, I found some bills. Wait, I gotta give this to my mother.
Be right back.
It is nasty. This thing, look at that. You can fly these vehicles, drive them with gamepad. I'm just using mouse and keyboard right now. I am going to get a gamepad. I hate even saying that, but I definitely think it'll be better with a gamepad. To fly and drive vehicles, but this is just keyboard and mouse right now. But here's this, again, F-22. I mean, the thing is ridiculous. Get the cockpit view real quick. Like I said, you can do, in HB14, we have given total power to the player to really do whatever you want to do. You're going to see that in more videos and live streams. We talk about the tuner. It's just insane. All right, let's check out another vehicle. Let's go over here to the large land mass area over here.
Hello.
Okay. That is just epic. I love the sound of those
How you doing
engines.
today, huh?
I don't think he has wheels in this. I don't think.
Can't think while typing.
No. All right, let's jump out of there. Okay, let's check out another vehicle. And here's this is we'll switch gears here a little bit. Here's this tank I just got from Nevada, who is on the dev team. Check this, baby!
Oh, James.
All right, let's fire this thing. I got to look at the controls real quick. We'll turn it on.
Where's your channel?
All right, throttle,
right
left
here.
shift. We got to first change gears. We're in gear 1 now.
Yeah.
Let's change up the view for you guys. We'll zoom in a little bit on this thing. That thing is just ridiculous. Got a spotlight on there. Just totally cool. Again, whatever you think of, man, you can create. It is crazy. So there's just a little fun tank that was thrown together. I love that thing. Nice suspension on it. And let's check out another one here real quick.
Says you can already hear us.
Simple. This is Aperture Science put together
well
a little quad. Jump on this thing, fire up. Let's do it. We're gonna roll.
That's just lovely.
And it's moving. I mean, how fast am I going? Holy moly, look at this thing.
So what is your take on politics?
It's probably the fastest quad on the planet.
That is very nice.
Oh, I'm going down.
Skid, I can hear you too.
That's ridiculous. So very cool by Aperture Science. People are just having a good time. HB14 did not come out too long ago, so people are just starting to figure out how to really create the things they want to create. Let's check out another one that just Lucy
Could you check in
made,
Skype
and
if,
this thing is just
if the
epic. And this
screen's
one
showing?
here, I just love this thing. The look, the skinning, and then the one thing I really love is how it handles and flies. It feels like you're really flying this plane, this Corsair F.
I know what you want me to show the world. Don't
Corsair. But check this out. Let's do it.
worry. The worms. Ever
it
seen the
just
movie
looks so clean
Tremors?
and classy. It's just ridiculous.
The worms, man.
All right, here we go.
That was a fun movie.
It
Look
really
at that
got
thing.
me
Look at
into
the lines of this. I mean,
movies and stuff.
that is just ridiculous.
Okay, normally you should be able to see this right now.
I mean, look how and just so smooth. I mean, you feel like you're really flying a plane. Hit that landing. I mean, look at this right here. Look at this effect right here. That's all
Show
done
that way.
in game, all by the builder in this
doing?
case. Again, Lucy. That is just awesome as hell. It's just a beautiful looking plane. Look at this thing. Just how smooth it is. I mean,
Oh, I love this bike.
that is just pretty soon. Weapons will be coming, so I could see a lot of these kind of vehicles. What people adding weapons to them. You know, eventually we'll have multiplayer back online, and it'll be game on. But this is just a beautiful, beautiful looking plane right here. Just land this thing. Let's actually let's try to land this. We'll land it right here because I'm probably not too good at landing. So we're gonna go and power down. Not bad. Little bounce there. Oh, that is awesome as hell. All right, let's turn engines off. We'll bail out, let that thing go. And let's see, I want to show you another one. I'll be sharing this with you guys later.
Pancakes for an irresistibly low price. Treat yourself by adding luscious fruit topping. Head into IHOP today for all-you-can-eat pancakes, a delicious reason to come together over breakfast at IHOP.
All right, everybody, this is Shake and Bake, and you're wondering where in the hell is Shake at now? And let me tell you guys, I've stumbled across this game, and I already got a couple hours into this game, and I'm going to be doing a couple videos on this. This is kind of a quick first impressions sneak peek, just so you guys hear about this, because there is a free demo you can try it, and I tried that. I was hooked, got the full game now, and I do not regret it. I like a variety of games in my kind of gaming library. Just to kind of, I get tired of the shooters. I try something different. Well, this one is awesome. If you're into building stuff, which, from my videos, I like to build things, whether it's in Landmark, Planet Explorers, kind of these feel-good games, they're relaxing, all of that stuff. Again, nice change of pace. Well, here comes this game. I found this. And again, this is called Homebrew. This is by Copy Bug Paste. Small indie team, which I love that. I love to support these indie teams. But this is all about vehicle building, not only building them. We're going to look at old Shake's Beast. Well, actually, I'm going to show you my first vehicle and kind of just show you, let's look at this, what I started out at. Basically having no clue. Almost like a big tricycle here. I was just trying to learn this, and I tell you, when you first get in this, it is a little intimidating. You got to learn. This is not just throw things together and drive. You have to learn how all of this kind of connects together, how the engine needs to be powered, how the gas, all of this. I'm going to show you that, but this is what I started with. Now let's go back and look at where I'm at now, and then we will get out and I'll talk more about this game. What sounds like what's coming for this game. But here's Shake's Beast right here. This is what I've named Shake's Beast. I love this thing. I got 2 6-cylinder engines on here. All of this, though, is connected. See how you have to connect the gas tanks to wheels. You got to have headlights connected to batteries. All of this stuff going on here. And again, at first, it's a little daunting when you're learning this, but there's a tutorial in game as you're building stuff that really helps you. What can you do in the building world? Well, they have this actual pipe. Well, oops, that didn't sound good. You can build pipes and things, your own custom pipes, which is pretty cool. They also have already pre-made. Where's it at? Am I in the right one here? Oh wait, load chassis right here. So you can create your own chassis and save it, load it up, so you don't have to start from scratch again. They've got this mode here where you go in and you actually add to your vehicle. And how that's done is pretty intuitive. You come in here, you got these different, you can spawn these cubes, and you just, you basically are sticking these things on your vehicle. They've got curves, all different size curves. But again, you can create these curves and shapes and custom.
Plugged in my headset for just to be sure.
All right, here we go. All right, everybody, this is Shake and Bake
It's Red
from
Lobster's Big Festival
hold on a
of
second, guys.
Flavors, where
I
you
gotta
can savor two.
mute my mic here. This is Shake and Bake from Copybug Paste, and this is the first episode of Shake's Garage. And basically, what this is going to be is a venue, a way for us to share information with the community, the homebrew vehicle sandbox community. Just one of the methods, and we got some other things as well. But this show we'll use to showcase people's vehicles, people from the community. We'll also talk about future updates, Q&A sessions, and stuff like that. And this show will basically develop over time. So it's going to be an awesome show today. We got some good stuff lined up for you. And I'm just going to go over that real quick for you. We got the Copybug Paste team here, which I'll introduce shortly. We're going to talk about Discord. We're going to talk about the current competitions that are going on, community videos, creations, and tutorials on our YouTube channel. New parts teaser. So I got an image for you guys. It's going to show off some new parts coming. And then we got the one and only Sexy Dovakin, who is going to show us his worms. And I'm afraid, I don't even know what that means, but we're going to see his worms. And then we're going to talk about what's coming up here in the future. So we want to welcome all of you guys to the show. It's going to be awesome. And again, this show is going to really focus on featuring community activity, community builds, and builders as well. So some of you watching the stream right now may be on future shows of Shake's Garage. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce these guys, and then they can jump in, and they're going to basically, these guys are the team. And we don't want to take up too much of their time because we want them to be working 24/7 on this awesome game. So we got Nevada/Tommy. We got Igneous/Sean. We got Marked Sputnik/Oleg. Fiskov/Jonathan. And then again, special guest Sexy Dovakin. They're all on the mic with me. Hello, guys.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man.
So I'm Nevada. I'm kind of like the technical guy of Homebrew. So any technical questions, you just ask me, and yeah, let's pass the suggestion on.
I'm Jonathan. You know me also as Fisikov. I mostly handle the business part of Copybug Paste. So any things that are related to that side, you can always contact me for. And further, I'm all-around guy, trying to help out where I can.
Oh, is this my part?
Well, did we already hear from Oleg?
Oh, is that?
We forgot about him. Oh no.
Our bad, man. I'll add him to the call right now.
Poor old child.
Poor guy.
Okay, and then we got, go ahead, Sexy.
Well, I'm Sexy Dovakin. I'm a part of the Homebrew family, and I like to make videos about the game that are pretty entertaining. must have known me from YouTube all these years. I like to entertain people.
Now you guys know why we got Dovikin on here today. I think it's fitting we're kicking off the first show with him. So, but all joking aside, he's been an awesome supporter of this game. Has been making vids from the very start. So glad to have you here, man.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Oh, we got is that
Yeah, I connected.
Sputnik?
Hey.
You want to tell everybody what you do on the team?
Yeah, I basically create the art of the game. So all the models, all the landscapes, everything you see, I try to make as beautiful as possible. It's just my kind of job. So
that's awesome. Okay, so we got the team here. These guys obviously are welcome to stay around as long as they want and jump in when they want to. But I know they're working really, really hard on getting the next update out. So glad you guys are here.
yeah, sweet.
All right. Okay, so here we go. Moving on. Discord community. So if you go to our forums for Homebrew Vehicle Sandbox, there'll be a pinned thread there, a forum thread, that's called Community Discord Chat and Voice Channel. If you go to that, in there you're going to see some links on how to join us in Discord. And basically, we've got the forums, but we've also got this Discord program that's free to use. And it's we think at this point pretty incredible, because the thing that's nice about this is you could see in here, like when the dev team's in here, when I'm in here, and this provides us with an interface where we basically can answer your questions quicker. It allows players to connect with each other, to share your creations, to share your builds, to network again with one another. But already, we fired this up, I think it was yesterday. There have been people in here, we've got already a lot of people have joined that said, hey, I got a problem with this, or how do I do this? And we've had people in here from the dev team who've been able to help those people like immediately, and also other community members. So it's much more, it's faster, more efficient, than a traditional forum setting. So I think we're going to stick with this, use this as another way to communicate with the community in addition to the forums and the website as well. So check out Discord. All are welcome to join the team here. Okay, so that's Discord. Current competitions. So we have competitions going on in Steam. And we've done this before in HB 13, but we're also doing this in HB 14, and we're going to continue to do this. We've got a playing challenge going on. And so, again, that's in the forums. I'm not going to go all through the details, but we've had quite a bit of entries already that look incredible. And we'll be announcing winners for that very, very soon. And all of these contests, you have the chance to win game keys, and you have the chance to get your vehicle into the game of Homebrew as a default vehicle. We also have the American Muscle Car Challenge, which we just kicked off, and already people are getting involved in that. Again, a chance to win game keys, and first place, you're going to get your muscle car into the game of Homebrew Vehicle Sandbox. Let me just check the chat real quick, see what's going on over there. Nothing I need to respond to quite yet. And we're going to talk about now the YouTube channel for Homebrew. Went through this over the weekend, kind of cleaned it up a little bit. And one thing I want to point out is we have added community tutorial videos for HB14. And we already have 2 on there, one from Sated Milkman and the Frowning Lizard. And those are 2 good tutorials on how to build a car. I know some of you have had some problems or challenges making a car. I know I watched these tutorials, and they really helped me out. If you think you have a tutorial that we should look at and get added to our channel, just go on Discord or in the forums and let me know. The quickest way is going to be through Discord, though. The other thing is we're going to have fan videos for HB14, similar to what we did for HB13. And you can see that list is starting to grow. But if you think you got an awesome HB14 video, again, through Discord or the forums, post it. We'll check it out. And if it's awesome, we'll put it on our channel, which is going to help you out if you're a YouTuber, and as well showcase what we think is an awesome game, Homebrew. So new parts teaser image. So it's up on the screen right now. You can see we've got a couple new parts in there, and I've just got this image. So I don't know if anybody from the dev team is still on the call.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are here.
Oh,
I'm
good.
still here.
Oh, the Worm Man is here. But I don't know if one of you guys or if all of you want to talk about what I'm seeing on the screen. I mean, I kind of recognize some stuff, but you guys probably can do a better job of describing what's up here.
So what we're looking here mainly are the old parts from HB13 that we can add. Almost everything is back except for the weapons. We're gonna do the weapons in a separate pack. So
Yes, logo.
yeah.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
are
so-
some new parts, like the spoilers and some new wings.
Okay, so I see. Oh, a spoiler right there. Okay, and is that going to have an effect actually on drag and lift and all that kind of stuff with the vehicle?
Yeah, of course. Basically, every surface that needs wing physics, we just have to drag wing code on it. So that'll be easy enough.
Is that a parachute I see back there?
Which one do you mean?
Black and
Yeah,
white. Yeah, nice.
Also, right under the parachute, well, a bit to the right, there's a pretty awesome engine. Basically, this engine is like a jet engine, but instead of getting thrust straight away, you can access the drive shaft. So you can make some really, really fast vehicles with this.
Awesome. Does it have a name?
I think
Turbo
it's
propane.
called a gas turbine,
Ooh,
actually.
nice. Someone in the chat saying, "What about this is how they said it? We want the detacher." That's how they typed it in. Colin Wilcox. Isn't that Bear Grylls?
Yeah, that is
Yes.
Bear Grylls.
Are we going to see the detacher coming?
Yeah, sure. But the detacher is like a little bit more difficult, since we still have to make the joint support basically for any kind of joint. Now the detacher was also a joint, but it was a fixed joint, so it couldn't rotate. That's why you sometimes saw it jitter a little bit if you bump into something and stuff. Well, basically, if that's operational, we can make the detacher, the hinge joints, the everything basically right away.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
the first step is actually bringing back the old parts and then continue on to those parts and the weapons more specifically. But
What-
they will come back eventually.
What about a little engine? We got the little mini bike frame, which I love. I told just to share something with you guys watching the stream. When I've known these guys a while, and one thing I told them, I says, "You guys, the one thing I only want from you ever." Well, one was the cameras, which they delivered. Is I want a mini bike. I've always wanted a mini bike, and boom, all of a sudden I see the mini bike the other day, and I just fell in love with it. So. Are you guys going to be adding a small, like, lawnmower engine at some point to stick in that mini bike?
Yeah, of course. We've got well, it's actually how do you say, a mower engine
Okay,
for cutting grass,
awesome.
but it's pretty small, and you could make a bike out of it.
Okay, sweet. Okay, let me check in my notes here. So here's the new parts again, and I don't know if you guys are willing to share any kind of time frame, even if it's kind of a general one. Are they going to be seeing some of these parts like in the next week, 2 weeks, month? I don't know if you guys are able to share that with any the folks on the stream.
Well, I had them planned for the next 2 weeks, but now workshop is coming in between, so I guess I will take 2 weeks for workshop first and do some parts in the meanwhile, see what we can achieve.
Awesome. I tell you what, we were going to do the Worm Man, Mr. Sexy Dovahkiin, next, but I think since the devs are still here, which I think is awesome that they're willing to do this, is because I am going to talk about future stuff. I think they could speak to some of this better than I could. So just hang in there. Dovahkiin, are you still there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So more parts. As you can see, more parts are coming. A lot of these parts from HB13. But also Steam Workshop for sharing and custom coloring. I don't know if you guys want to share a little more about the Steam Workshop and how that's going to be used, the vision for that.
It should be straightforward, but we will make something. I'm not sure yet, but something to group your content. So basically, if you make a pipe pack and you have like 40 pipes, you don't have to upload them one by one, something like that.
Okay.
So I think we'll put the button at the workshop. I mean at the vehicle browser. So you can press upload there, then a menu will pop up.
Okay. Just what about the folks that don't know a lot about Steam Workshop? So basically, in game, is that going to allow people to share parts with each other, or vehicles, or both? Is that
Yeah,
okay.
any type. So basically, when the menu pops up, you can drag content into it or open content into it. So you can upload a vehicle that people can't edit, or you can upload your project which people can edit, or you can upload a pipe or an assembly, and future types of things you can make.
That's
The
going to be
eventual
awesome.
goal is the eventual goal is actually having more and more user-generated content, not only vehicles, and this will come in handy later on when we have the challenge system in place too.
That's going to be, and I now in this, like I said, I've not used the Steam Workshop a lot, and maybe some of the viewers have not as well. The question I have about that, so I think that's going to be awesome. Sharing that stuff through in game, through Steam Workshop, user created or player created content. Is there a system in the Steam Shop where they actually can like comment on, like, let's say I create some vehicle or a part or something, can people rank it or comment, or is there
Yeah, I
anything?
think so. I
Okay.
think Steam supports that. But that would be all on Steam side, so it's kind of easier to use because you have all these systems backing it up.
Right. Okay, that's going to be awesome. And we're going to see that in about how long, you think, maybe? A general timeline?
I guess 2 weeks, 2 weeks or something, and then we still have to test it. So probably there be some bugs, but to make it work, it would be 2 weeks, and then to finally test it, that's like another 3 weeks on top of it.
Okay. That sounds awesome. I think people are going to love that. And again, but in the interim, we do have the exporter importer tool that I think was it Bear Grylls created that.
Yep.
Yeah, so big shout out to Bear Grylls. Been around a long time with Homebrew, big supporter of the game and supporting other community members. And that exporter importer tool is available in our forums for you to use. Let me just, I had some other things as far as things coming. Multiplayer. I don't know if you guys want to talk a little about multiplayer. What can we expect with that in the future, and maybe even a general timeline for that as well?
So multiplayer is after the parts update on the list. So first it would be workshop, then add the old parts back in, and then we can start on multiplayer.
Okay.
Multiplayer will be available sooner in the beta channel. So this is the channel we have in Steam for beta testing, and I assume multiplayer testing will be a lot more heavy than like workshop testing and stuff.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, it will all depend, but we will start working at it after like a month, and then see when it's ready.
And I don't know if we can share this with folks yet, but do we expect it to look any different than HB13, or are we doing the same approach that we did in HB13?
Well, yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, well, our goal is to have it more solid than the previous version. So back in Homebrew 13, there were some issues that we want to address with this version, and we've done some experimenting, but we won't release it before it's solid. So
Okay.
that's the main goal here. It will be more stable, and yes, you will have the sharing vehicle, so that is something that you didn't have in the past Homebrew that easily. And with that in mind, you can just have a lot of new things.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna add to this. We expect more player count than usual, so that's be more than 9 players, because 9 was the max in Homebrew 13. We are aiming for like 20 players, maybe 30 if that's possible, but
Nice.
it still depends on like what vehicles are in the server. You can still make a server killer vehicle, if you know what I mean. But
Some secret
we'll have to
code
make
going.
some systems to manage that stuff.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to be awesome once we get the multiplayer back online. Are you going to be looking for testers at all, maybe through Discord or some other venue, to try to get some people who want to jump in and help test out multiplayer?
Yeah, so what I do at the end of each day, well, I try to do at the end of each day, is upload what I've done into the beta channel. So everyone in the beta channel will get this update and gets to test right away. So yeah, if you want to test, you just ask one of the devs to include you into this channel, and then we can test.
And that's through our Steam forums?
Yeah, that's on Steam. So what you would do is like right-click Homebrew, go to Properties, and then set the game in beta mode. And then you will receive the latest version.
Awesome. So just for those watching the stream, if you want to opt into the future betas testing multiplayer, you can do that, again, by going to the game in your Steam list, right-clicking Properties, and then opting into the beta. So if you want to do that, please do. New website. Are we ready to talk about the new website yet?
Sorry, you lost it?
Are we ready to talk about the new website yet?
Yes. So basically, we reworked the entire website, including the main pages and the forums. And this is in line with the community interaction, so we want to increase that. Well, in the past, we had the old forums. They were less user-friendly than the current ones. And we expect to go live quite soon. There's just some tweaking for mobile. But it will be live in the next days, probably.
Okay, awesome. Ulrich Dor in the chat says, I know a little programming. I'd like to try, or I think translate the game in French because I'm French. Yeah. So, if people are interested in trying to help out with the game and do different things like that, your best bet at this point, I would say, is to join us in Discord, because again, that's where a lot of this kind of fluid interaction's happening, especially when you have devs that are in Discord also at times. If you have, we have a suggestion chat room. So if there's things you want to do, jump in there, put them in there, and the devs and myself will see them quicker than in the forums. Okay, that's all I had, guys. The dev team. I don't know if you guys are going to hang around. I don't know if you can make it through Sexy Dovakin's worm creations, but again,
they're used to me.
Yeah. and
I'll stick around. I want to see the worms.
Okay. And I want to thank you guys for being here. I know you guys are really busy, and I know that the community, the people watching, really appreciate it. HB14 is awesome. It's going to only get better. And I'll tell you guys, I've played a little bit with Sexy Dovakin, and where I like to make kind of, I'd say, quote, more kind of realistic. He makes things that are out of this world. And I think sometimes, are you trying to sometimes break the game, Dovakin?
Oh, I've already done that several times. Don't worry about that.
All right, so let's go ahead. I have his screen up. I'm going to take it over and let me reduce that. Let's get you to full screen over here. And we're going to now check out. You got some little bit of, I could see. You got a motorcycle going right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of Tommy's motorcycles.
Oh, that's a beast. Mm-hmm. Well, this is the whole thing with Homebrew Vehicle Sandbox. I think you've talked about this, Dovakin, in your videos, that, you really can make anything you want, whether it's something out of this world or something realistic looking. So along those lines, you want to show people this whole worm thing that is crazy?
I'll show that in a bit if I can get back to the valley real quick.
Okay.
Let me just Get over there.
You're getting some air, dude. Let me see if I can take this all the way full screen. There we go.
Ooh, uh-oh. Under through? Yes! What?
Oh, man. Are there
Holy
Oh,
crap.
there's rockets on there. I just noticed that.
Yeah,
Is there no engine in that? No, like a...
there is. There is.
And there's an engine, too.
It's still a motorcycle. Okay, where should I test these worms?
What about up on the runway up there? Yeah, up there. Are you actually flying all that? Are you flying? I mean, come on.
Yeah, of course. Dude, the motto of the game is dream, build, and enjoy.
That's right.
There it is. There's my line. Don't have to say anything more. The latest worm I created was this one. It kind of looks creepy.
I don't mean to laugh, but when I see your stuff, I just...
I'm just going to push this off the cliff because I think it'd be better if it would die.
And now, is it going on its own? I mean,
Yeah, I gave it a little shove, and yeah.
and then because there's no chair. There's no chair. You're not getting like in a chair. You're just pushing it. This thing is doing this.
Bye. Oh, so you want me to be in a chair? Okay, I'll get one of my creepier ones out.
Okay, I got somebody, and this is a good, for the next stream I will do this, but they said use the split screen of Steam because the one on Skype is really bad. Yeah, I agree. This quality on Skype here is not as good. I apologize. But the next time we stream, I will use the Steam. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay,
Yeah, sure.
What do we got going here?
Oh, this is a worm with a way better suspension and also can transform.
Can
Did you
you
see?
show
Did you see that?
what? Dude, you must be on some serious meds.
See that? And see this?
Oh, look at that.
This is a worm. Next
Now-
level.
This is like Transformers or something. Whoa. Can you, one of these worm things, could you show the tuner screen so people can see?
Ooh, which one? Maybe like one of these? One of the ridiculous ones?
Yeah, look at this thing. This is like, reminds me of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man or something, but.
Something like this.
What?
Oh my god.
What inspires you to make these things? I mean, what?
Insanity? No. I just get really bored. That's also why I made a... It's not a worm... Oh, don't tell me it's corrupted. Where is it? Oh. I'm not going to use that because that's a game crasher, so...
Oh, don't crash the game. What about show the tuner though for one of these so people can see? Now the tuner in this is definitely different than HB13 of how you tune vehicles, but
this looks dirty. Okay, keep going.
But the thing about this tuner is the power of it. I mean the level different than other games that we create things. The level of detail on it that you can fine tune and create things within that tuner is unreal. I mean, from a couple little things you could do to, if you show a screen, like look at this right here.
It's the easiest thing in the world, really.
So you did a cycle box and rotators.
Mm-hmm. You take a cycle box, you put on ping pong, not the sport, okay?
Right.
And then you select a value, like let's say 1. Then you just put it on. And then it starts to do this, which is kind of freaky.
And then you just add parts to it.
Yeah. You can add whatever to it.
So this is the one thing. I mean, have you, through just experimenting with doing stuff like this, come up with something to go, oh my God, I know we could do that?
Big Will made a hand, which was pretty awesome. Made a lot of things.
I saw a video. I'm going to actually show this video. at some point, not today, but another one. I saw one today, I think it was from Big Will, where he's got a boat that then transforms into a plane. Have you seen that one?
No.
No, it's awesome. I'm just checking.
Yeah, I have. It's pretty awesome.
It's really, yeah, it is awesome. In fact, I think I commented and said, "Hey, can I get the file for that one? I want to try that one out." But I'm checking out the chat, guys, real quick. Private Killer wants me to say, let me see if I can say this word. It just went up. Sonderkraftfazug 121. I have no idea what that is. I hope I just didn't say something weird. And then someone says, "Can you make a submarine?"
That's for Tommy to answer.
Technically, it is possible. You have to. Well, I would go about it like I would play some pontoons, then some ballast to make it just not float in the water, and then set the thrust point in the middle, and then you can do some stuff.
Now, in HB 13, you when you went underwater, you drowned. In HB 14, are we there yet with that? Will you drown underwater? Because I don't think right now you do, right?
Nope, we don't drown because we're a robot right now, so it has its advantages.
Right. Hey, Sexy, can you show the people watching the stream what you showed me the other day? The where you made an engine, a template, and then you were able to use that in other builds, other vehicles.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll just try and improv
Okay.
this right now. So you take a engine, place it right there, nowhere else.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. You take a adjustable fuel pipe. Idiot. It's not a pipe. Then you just lock them together.
Okay.
And you save the assembly.
All right. Go slow on this part. So you save the assembly.
If you click this, this part will be saved throughout your whole inventory, so you can spawn it on any vehicle you would like.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So I save it.
Okay.
Kind of saves me a bit of time. Then you can just find it.
Where is it?
Right there.
Okay, so that's one way to create your own custom, I guess, parts or
Whoops.
Assemblies actually.
Assemblies. Assemblies is the word. Your own.
So
custom...
basically, you can save your whole vehicle as an assembly and then put it on something else.
Okay.
I'm going to try and create something really weird right now.
Okay, we got if you just joined the stream, we got Sexy Dovakin on here, who's been a longtime fan of Homebrew Vehicle Sandbox, and is known
fan.
Whatever. What do you want?
I'm in the family.
I didn't want to say that. He's in the family. He's got a YouTube channel. The link is in the subscription of the live stream, and. When I think of Sexy Dovakin, I think of crazy videos that are hilarious. So, and he's made some.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and also in the description of the live stream, you'll see the link to our Steam page and also our community Discord channel as well. So, yeah. Oh, I got to do some shout outs, guys, while he's building. We got a shout out for the Frowning Lizard, Tommy Hardkiller. All these names, Gidskid. All have been around in homebrew for a long time. Savian Dallas, Ulrich Dorr. I'm just going to give some shout outs if you guys want them. And apologize if I'm saying your names wrong.
Why don't you literally shout?
No. I think I said Ulrich Dorr's name wrong because he put WTF question mark in there.
Lovely.
Yeah. But here's the thing, guys, you got to know. I'm just going to talk a little bit while you're building there. Is this, again, I'm going to try to shoot for at least one of these a week, Homebrew Shake's Garage here. And again, just to give you guys updates. But the big thing I want to do in the future is I want to get builders on this show. I want to feature your builds, your creations. Kind of, if you want to be on the mic, you can, but you don't have to be. And so if you're interested in that, just go on the Discord community channel and let me know there, because I'm there pretty much 24/7. I love Private Killer. Savion Dallas.
Oh, oui, oui.
All right. Well, I think I said it wrong, but Savion says pronounced Savion. Savion.
Savion Dallas, oui, oui.
Savion. I've been working on my Scottish accent actually. This is Shrek Connery. This is Shrek Connery.
Oh, that's his John Connery, right? Yeah. You can't believe that chap that I'm working with right now. This guy's amazing.
You got it down, man. Oh man. All right, what are you going to show us there?
I'm just building right here while listening to you talk.
All right.
Want to know why I'm so good at some accents? Because I talk to myself a lot. No, that's not true.
You know what's funny? What's funny is when I have done some other videos where I try to do like the accents. It's like like 3 different accents will like come out like within one sentence. I'll be trying to talk like this Shekonotsky, and then it'll go to like German. It'll be like, jawohl.
Oh, Wiener Schnitzel is very good right now.
Oh, they want to know where I got the glasses from. These are elite glasses I'm wearing, and actually, like I said in my other video, I may make these official homebrew vehicle Sandbox glasses and sell them. But I think they make me look smarter, and even though they have no glass in them, but I like them. I dig them. Have you guys noticed my headset? The white tape on the one side. You see that on the stream?
I have now.
Yeah, I broke my my headset there, so I had to use.
Boy!
I had to use hockey tape to repair it.
This is gonna be great.
Okay, we're about to see this creation from Dovikin. I'm checking the chat. Ulrich says I pronounced. Okay, it's Ulrich. Ulrich.
Eureka.
Oh, okay. And Savion says it's Spanish.
See yo.
Novas. All right, what do we got here, Dovikin? What are we looking at here? What is this thing?
Oh, it's just gonna be a worm. Yeah, I don't know what to build anymore, guys.
All right, let's see the worm.
Yeah. Stop.
And I think what I'm going to do is once we see this last worm, I think, what time is it right now? We're coming up on, we're only about 38 minutes, not too long. But I'm going to, if you guys got any questions, you can put them in the chat. We do have the devs on here still, so if you could throw a question in the chat, they might answer it here. And again, if you really want to communicate with the dev team and other players of this game, join us on our Discord community channel, and the link is in the description of the live stream. So, the Gore Force says, can you guys discuss how to make a combustion engine work well, like accelerate to 60, 100 kilometers per hour in less than 30 seconds? I think what we're going to do with that, the Gore Force, is, and I keep saying Discord, but on Discord we created a chat channel. It's basically a place to share tips and tricks in the game and kind of how-tos. So you're already seeing people sharing things like that in there. So if you ask that question in there, oh my God, people will answer it. They'll help you. The other thing is there'll be more tutorials coming in on that stuff. And we also will do future streams where it'll be a tutorial stream where I'll have like somebody on who's really good at building, or even a couple people, and we'll just focus on like one thing, like how to build a car, how to build, like your question about a combustion engine, maybe we'll focus on one topic, and then we'll do that. So I think that'll be helpful to people. Okay, so we got Dovikin. dude.
It's crawling, man.
I made a crawler, yo. Look at this.
You need help, man. That's epic.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna put a lot of more of them on right now. I just gone quite insane.
All right, we got a question from Shaw Dog. Why did the devs change the setting of 13 to 14 from Dan and the Woman to robots?
It's mainly because we wanted it to be more open. So, can you hear me there?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's mainly because we wanted to have it more open than in the previous version. So you have a lot of more possibilities in this setting. For example, the builders are bigger. You have more space to build in. That also accompanies the idea of scaling the vehicle. So when you have a bigger vehicle, you'll be able to play it on the bigger levels. You will have more possibilities in multiplayer, and the old setting just didn't fit in with the overall idea that we want to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
we
basically,
also
we made the robot customizable. So we figured if we build the robot like a vehicle, people will be able to customize it later on.
you'll
So
be
that's
able
what
to
we did. Every piece is like a part, and it makes up the entire robot.
So it will be more interesting even if we start adding gadgets, for example. Then things will go to the next level too.
So, okay, so just so I heard that right, and they heard it right, eventually players will be able to customize their character / robot.
Yep. And you can color it like with the same system as for the vehicle. So that's why we choose for the robot, because it was really a win-win-win situation.
That's awesome. A couple of questions are coming up. We've got, and this one I think I've heard before, and I don't know if you guys have ever answered. I don't know if you're willing to, but how did you guys come up with the name Homebrew Vehicle Sandbox? Are you guys willing to answer that one?
Yeah, that's a pretty funny story actually. So back in the old days when we were starting to learn about this stuff, eventually we started using this word for saying like we made this. So if I went to Oleg's place and I saw a model, and then I just ask if is this homebrew, to know if he makes it.
Right.
So yeah, for us, homebrew just means making stuff yourself, and we figured that would fit the game perfectly.
Awesome. Another question coming in here. Let's see. Oh, Tommy, you guys know Tommy Hardkiller. When can I put up my dedicated server, please? And I think we talked about multiplayer a little earlier. It's going to be a little bit before we get multiplayer going. But I think you guys will put something out to people like Tommy, before it goes live as far as setting up a dedicated server. Is that going to be possible?
Yeah, definitely. We'll work with him.
Okay.
And see what's possible. Probably the worst thing is we have to make it work on Linux. But I'll have to ask Iggy about that stuff. So
okay. I think I missed one question. Let me go back up here. Something about a straight jacket for Dovahkiin. One person, let's see, Pizzico talked about physics being less floaty. And I think, the work on physics is ongoing. Is that right?
yeah, definitely. Also, it's because Unity, the new Unity came with a new physics update as well. So it's now using physics 3.0 instead of 2.0. And especially wheels are kind of messed up on 3.0.
Okay.
But yeah, we're working on it. So basically for the wheels, we said like, nope, we can't use Unity wheels. So we made, we kind of made our own wheel. Well, actually, downloaded the pack and then integrated that wheel with the drive shaft system.
Right.
But yeah, still tweaking stuff. Also, the engine needs to be right, the road needs to be right, the wheels need to be right.
Mm-hmm.
Just
So,
you go everywhere, so you'll have to take everything into account, and it's extremely hard with the.
Yeah, there's a lot of physics going on with wheels, I tell you. really a lot of physics.
Trust me, guys, I've been busting their poor chops about wheels for the last month. But in the last couple of days, I've been working on, I made the cherry bomb, my rock climber, and I made a motorcycle. But I think once you start to get it and you get help from other people, and it starts to come together, I mean, it feels like you achieve something, which I think is part of this game. Is it's not supposed to be easy. You know, it's like a puzzle. You got to figure it out. A question that came up from Gitskid. What's the difference between
Oh my God, Double.
simple and normal parts? I'm not even looking at my screen. I can't do it.
I'm just gonna leave it like this. Yeah, you keep talking, man.
Yeah. Did you guys hear simple parts versus normal parts? What's the difference, if any?
Yeah, there is a definite difference. So we basically have two drive shaft systems. The drive shaft system is basically the way you hook things up in between is the drive shaft system. So what it does is it transfers the torque from the engine to the wheel or to the wheel hub, and then counts everything up, and then eventually it determines how much it turns. So everything has effect. If you're on a hill, you will drive backwards. If you're have a propeller hooked up and wind is blowing in it, that propeller will power something back. So all of this physics is in the normal drive shaft system. Now the simple drive shaft system is it doesn't have all of that. So what it basically does is just transfer the torque to the things that's using it, and they will just spin on their own. So that's the difference between the drive shafts. If you want to go realistic, I suggest you use the orange one, so the normal drive shaft. If you go for something more arcadey, I would opt for the simple ones. Though for cars and like bikes and stuff, I usually use the simple ones. Because for some reason the normal drive shaft system, it's kind of hard to set it up just right because of all the physics in play.
Okay. I think that, and I've been using the simple ones for like the latest vehicles I built, and it was pretty straightforward. And again, there are tutorials on our YouTube channel that will help you make a car that will work. And the other day I saw a guy in one of the tutorials, and this again, this is the stuff that's crazy. And I think you guys have talked about this, is we don't know what the community is going to make or what they're going to come up with that we never thought was possible. And this guy made ABS brakes, and I was like, what? So this guy on his car has ABS brakes, and he did that through the tuner, which I thought was epic.
Yeah, I saw it. I was shocked too.
It's always a surprise.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, well, it's always a surprise. We, like for example, with the old homebrew, when we first had the game online on Steam, then we thought that we had some creations that were quite out of this world, and we were thinking like, how is it possible that we made this? But then when we saw what the other players could build, it was a big eye-opener for us. So that also reflects a bit on that question of why we did change the setting. In the past we didn't have such a clear idea of how people want to build, and right now we're starting to have a more clear vision, and it will always be something that is evolving, since we have to see what people build before we can adjust our tools to it.
Right.
So actually the community will determine the way that the game evolves on that end too. Just that we don't ever
Sorry.
never know what comes out.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Yeah. Questions from the chat. Are vehicles eventually going to be destructible?
Kind of. So, for example, if an engine break, you can let it make emit smoke or anything. But like to make the parts really detach, you would need a detacher. Because part of the optimization that's been done is like basically bake everything into one object. This makes it way more optimized. So that's why we can now go over 64,000 polygons and stuff and still run the game optimized. But this comes to the cost that you can't like detach the parts anymore. But parts will break functionality wise. So it's like in the old homebrew, your ring wouldn't detach, but still it's broke and it would provide less lift and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Question. Oh, actually, just a shout out to the Frowning Lizard. The Frowning Lizard was the one that came up with the ABS brakes. Awesome job, man. Awesome tutorial. We look forward to more of the stuff you're gonna put out in this game. So, Dovahkiin is just going. If you guys are watching the screen, that's sexy Dovahkiin with his crazy creations. Link to his YouTube channel is below the description of the live stream. You guys can check that out. Guys, do you have anything else? Because I think we're at the point we're going to wrap this up.
No, I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Whoa.
Dovahkiin?
Make more worms, but
I think they got the idea. Anybody else from the dev team before I wrap this baby up?
Well, mostly just keep an eye out for next updates because things are going to get crazier. So there's a lot of new content coming your way. We have a lot of stuff that is just waiting to be released. It might take us some time, but we want to make sure that we release things this time more polished than we had in some previous versions.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually everything will be back more stable, and just a little bit of patience and you'll be able to play with the old parts too.
Okay. So again, guys, this live stream is recorded. Obviously, it'll be up for people to watch later or share. A couple quick questions I will answer before we go. There is going to be guns coming again. Yes, you can make a helicopter. I flew one today that somebody made, and I was able to get that through Discord. And again, you guys, we appreciate the support, the patience, all of that. Obviously, a small indie team. But I tell you, just talking to these guys, they are passionate about this game and their vision for this game. There is a lot. This is like still the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more coming. And the big thing is
the tip is up there.
The tip is up there. And also the Steam Workshop is going to be big. You know, in a couple of weeks, you guys will be able to share stuff through the Steam Workshop. And what about the color, guys, before we go, the color customization? Is that going to be done through the Steam Workshop?
Well, no. Basically, we'll do it in game.
In game,
But,
okay.
You'll be able to share the vehicles, though, as far as we know right now. So you will have kind of a paint tool, for example, and you can paint the parts, then customize your vehicle even further, and then just upload it to the workshop, and somebody else can download it and try it on.
Okay. So that'll be in game. That'll be awesome. I can't wait for that. Okay, everybody on the stream, we thank you so much. This is not a one-time deal. If you look at my channel, you'll see I'm going to pre-schedule some more streams like this. And again, thank you so much. We look forward to seeing your builds, seeing you on Discord, and also getting your feedback as well. Let us know what you like, you don't like, and things you'd like to see in the game. And on behalf of Copybug Paste, cheers, peace, guys, and we will see you again soon.